up? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Path 33 Tarot. I'm your girl Daylon, aka Aglai, with today's wellness. Welcome back to my Phoenix Rising Icon gang. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe, join the crew. Sak passe, sakapet to all of my Haitians, to all of my Africans, all of my indigenous tribes, everyone worldwide, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. I'm grateful for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, your shares, the whole thing. I do accept donations. Feel free to send it to me via Cash App or PayPal. If you would like to work with me, I offer Reiki healing, chakra healing remotely, and they're very fun and very powerful and super healing. I do have readings available, currently open right now. If you are interested to book me and to work with me, reach out to me. The website is today'swellness.com, and or you could just go to the description box below, down there, and you'll be able to see more information about how to connect with me, okay? And also follow me on my other YouTube page. It's called Midpoint, but you're not gonna find it if you just type in Midpoint. The link is in the description box below, but if you're gonna type it, just put Midpoint and then put my name, Dailande, and you'll see me. I have a green background around my head. Let's put this on so I can shuffle a lot better. Oh, let's drink some water. Something about hydration. You need to hydrate for sure. Virgo, 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you guys are definitely in protective mode right now. You're protecting your energy. You're standing your ground. You're doing something and relate. I think you're getting this message from your spirit, your ancestors, your guides. You're getting this message to protect yourself right now, and you're doing just that. Knight of Pentacles. You guys are working towards something that's going to bring a lot of stability, and I think it's only right that you protect your energy, because I realize, even for me, whenever I focus a lot of my energy and attention on other people, on what I need to do, doing this, doing that, and I'm never grounded or present enough to mind what I'm doing, your energy is literally just going to deplete, right? And then you need that energy. Energy is literally a token for you to get on the train, a fare for you to get on the flight. So you need your energy as much as you can. And some of you possibly have been sharing your energy and have been manifesting beautiful things for other people's lives, and you haven't been doing so for yourself. So you are protecting yourself during this time. Yeah, it's time for you to step up and be the leader in your life, be a boss, and create some type of stability, longevity for yourself. And I could definitely confirm this for myself. A lot of you are stepping into, you might want to watch the Taurus reading. There's a lot about certain things that you had to release so you could learn when it comes to stepping into this leadership, or self-empowerment, even maybe even just becoming more of a boss. Yeah, and you know this is something that is coming for you. Some of you have left some type of tumultuous situation, or you don't even know this towers that's falling behind you. But don't worry about that. It was just a little FYI. And I feel like when you protected your energy, now the tower is falling again. You've given a lot. 322, let's look that up. I'm sorry. You've given a lot of your energy to other people that does not serve you. So much so, like, you were creating, like I said, new lives for them, new abundance, prosperity. Everything was coming up for them, coming in for them. But that wasn't happening for you because you were giving your energy away. Okay, let's see what 322 means. 3, I know, is unity, creativity. 22 is building. It says build on your strengths. Ooh, it's a sign from above that you need to trust and believe in yourself, and to have faith in your guardian angels and ascended masters. So yeah, number 33. Some of you could be master number 33, or that could be your life path. I know I am. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you. Okay. So a lot of you are here to actually be master healers and master teachers. So it's very important for you to protect your energy right now, and to cultivate and culminate with other masters, or other people that you could learn from. And I feel like you are surrounded by people that you were no longer, like, I said this the other day. I was like, I realized I stopped being curious and I stopped asking questions, and I think it's because I've outgrown my environment, and also I wasn't learning what I needed to continue to progress in my field and on my path. And it's no shade or anything, it's just that I think it's really important for you to find your people for real. And sometimes that may not be family, that may not be friends that you've known for the past 5, 10, 20 years of your life. It may not be romantic partners that you still developed a strong bond with, but you guys don't serve each other in the long run. I feel like the relationships that you've had, they've ended. I'm getting like, not necessarily burned bridges, but it's almost like you can't go back there because there's nothing back there left for your evolution, for your soul's evolution. And it's something about, you need something that's more stable, something that is longevity wise, that you could build for a long term, because most master healers and ascended masters, you're literally another ascended master that have reincarnated to continue to do that work, and or you are surrounded by ascended masters that are here to help you to continue to do the work they weren't able to continue to do. Okay. And that's literally, it could be in whatever way that you see that, but you're meant to be a boss, you're meant to be a leader, and you know this is coming for you. Something about the moon has been revealed to you, yeah, with the 7 of Cups, illusions when it comes to the things that you were holding on to, the things that you felt you were stable, that brought stability in your life. Some of you possibly even quit your job, you've quit things that you've always done, right? I'm getting a heavy emphasis on the 10 of Swords also. You've shifted your mindset and belief and self-image about what no longer served you and what you had to release. I feel like a lot of endings happen. Loss of friends, loss of job, loss of your stability, so that you could step into this new position as a boss, as a leader. And you may not know what exactly that may entail. That's also giving me the idea or the mindset that you may be the first one amongst your peers to do this. Yo! Thank you, Spirit. Yo, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. King of Pentacles. Okay? Can I make this up? Hell no. I wanna shoot, baby. I cannot. 10 of Swords. And look how that came out. Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot of backstabbing energy, and it's not just other people. I feel like even you were hurting yourself, staying in certain situations, holding on to things that just no longer served you. And it's easier said than done, because when you're on the outside looking in, for real, like, but you were surrounded by people that didn't even have the right foresight or the ability to, it's like you wanted another version of yourself. You needed a clone outside of yourself to be like, hey, okay, Virgo, sorry about that. That cut off. And I'm wondering if I should just start over. I felt like I said a lot. So I'm going to try to put it together. I'm going to piece it together. Okay. Magician energy, 3 of Wands energy. That's what was at the bottom of the deck. So we got the 10 of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Like I said, 10 of Swords came out. I think you also releasing some type of version of yourself where you felt like you weren't worthy. I think I said this already, right? King of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords. You're now stepping into that higher awareness of knowing not only what you're worth, but who you are. You are this King of Pentacles. You do deserve abundance, prosperity, stability, and you do need to refocus your attention and your energy to surrender to the process of manifesting that, right? But you can't do that if your energy is bombarded amongst other people, including amongst your own lack mentality. Okay, so I definitely see you shifting from that, and you're starting to I don't want to say gradually, but yeah, you're gradually pouring more into yourself, more into your work, gradually becoming more a boss. Okay, some of you possibly quit your job and you're starting a new entrepreneurship business or venture. And I literally had to say this to myself the other day. There's people that have children on YouTube, they're married, they're wives, and they're on YouTube doing 7 videos every single day. I have no children. I am not married. I don't, like, there's no reason for me where, besides internet and other things that are happening, and also spirit telling me I just need to pause, there's nothing else that can stop me but myself. So that could be the same thing for you. And now you're starting to see your worth. You know who you are, and you're like, you know what, I do deserve this, and I'm gonna put in the implementation, and I'm gonna implement the work that I need to make this happen. Not only to co-create this, to make this happen, because it's not just masculine energy, it's also surrendering to the process, right? So there's also something about making sure that you take breaks and making sure that you take a nap, or to honoring that self-care. Don't just work because you're like, oh, I'm so behind. No, you could still manifest this. In fact, it's easier to manifest from a space of ease than it is to manifest from a space of just like panic, you know, anxiety, frustration. You need to get this going now. You're not going to manifest from that because you're just saying you don't have it. You're energetically speaking to the universe and it's saying you don't have it. But I see you changing your mindset. You went through so much backstab and now you're creating a lot of stability here. Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, like a lot of stability here. You've definitely changed some type of mindset around financial stability, maybe even released some type of old belief. Yeah, Six of Swords, you're walking away from that. Whenever I see the Six of Swords and I see this lady with a child inside, right? It's also this in another deck, in my chakra deck, she's actually facing us and she's holding her little daughter in front of her, but it's not the daughter. Some of you could have children, of course. It's your inner self. It's that inner child. It's almost like the six represents like family to me. So a certain old beliefs that just doesn't serve you. You guys definitely broke away from a belief system that your family was repeating that just was not serving you. It kept on backstabbing you, like it was not serving you at all. Yeah, you want to change things. You want to make things different. A lot of you are standing up for yourself. You're standing in justice here. A lot of you stand up for justice. You speak your truth. You want to create something brand new, not only for you, for the generations to come, and just so that you know what you believe. You don't want to sacrifice that. It's almost like knowing which way to get out, but you don't. That's worse than not knowing which way to get out. But you know, the universe has been giving the plan to you. The universe has been speaking to you. You've been learning about the Hermetic principles, the universal laws. You've been, you know, embodying this. You've been studying this. You've been preparing for this moment. So I get it. You've been so stuck in such a long time, you know, stuck for a long time in a certain mindset that some of you more than 10 years, some of you for 16 years, some of you for 6 years, some of you for 4 years. And I don't know about you, after you've done something for 4, 6, 10, 16 years, I consider that 13 years, I consider that a lifetime. So even people that are like, oh, we've been together for 20 years and, you know, we divorced, it didn't work out. I'm like, congratulations. You experienced a lifetime and then some with this person. At least you experienced that. A lot of people don't even get to experience that one time in their life, not even for a month, let alone 20 years, 13 years, 10 years. That's a lifetime. But there's a shift. You're walking away from that. You're taking what you've learned. You're taking what does serve you from the past, from your family lineage, or just from your old ways of thinking. What does serve you, the physicality of actually creating certain things to implement into your future, but you're taking the spiritual and the higher laws with you too, because you understand that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. You're not just meant to be somebody's slave. It's almost like if I don't follow my purpose, my soul's journey, and my soul is crying out to get me away from these people that are attacking me, or from me attacking myself because of codependency or traumas that I don't have the space and the grace to heal from, or like people are like, you know, acting like they really care and love you, but they're really not even talking to you when you're with them. But then behind the scenes, it looks like, you know, something's wrong with you, but really the whole house is dysfunctional, you know, shit like that. It's like you don't even have the space to grow in that. So you can't grow in situations like that. A lot of you, you're taking what you have and you're going, you're like moving away to calmer waters, right? Leaving something that was very just like rough, constant fighting and ripples and arguments, or just like, even if there weren't any of that, it was just no togetherness. And that, I don't know about y'all, but that feels worse. I'm not gonna say feels worse. It's just as bad as, I'm gonna say it's just as bad as arguments. It's just as bad as negativity, you know, because it depletes you of that nurturing and supportive and loving energy that we all need to really grow. Just think about when you plant a seed and you water it the first time and then you just completely abandon it. Unless you're in a climate place, you're in a place where it's warm and it's always raining and nature is going to take care of it for you, then great. But if you have a plant at home and you don't water it, it's gonna die. Okay? It's gonna die. I'm also getting like your mind wasn't expanding. Your ideas wasn't expanding. Your beliefs wasn't expanding. Like I said, you were just, who had this? I think Leo had this also. So you might have Leo in your chart. You might want to go watch the Leo reading. But it's like putting a child to live in a closet or to live in a room their entire life. And I've damn near been in a room my entire life. And finally, and you're only able to like reach the ceiling of that room, reach the ceiling of that neighborhood, that block, that building, that home, that apartment. Like eventually, like you start to regress, you know? So you had to take this move because it's almost like your soul wanted to set you free. My phone storage issues. I don't know where I left off. Oh yeah, so King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry about that, guys. There's something about that is significant. It's like a start-stop energy, start-stop. And I could even attest that to myself. You would start and then you would feel like something's wrong, or you feel bombarded and you would stop. You would start, and I feel like that's the residue of you not believing in yourself, or you being in an environment that hasn't, it's kind of like starting over and not knowing where to start. It's kind of like you've been married for 30 years and now you got to go back to the dating scene. Where do I begin? It's kind of, yeah, 10 of Wands. It's kind of like that. That's the energy I'm getting, where it's something brand new for you, when you just like, you're just trying to hold on to what you have, what you know, right? But that, with that whole start stop, that's where I was getting at, how I had to stop the video, something's happening. And it's so funny because it's funny how the 10 of Wands, everything is significant. It's funny how the 10 of Wands came out because I had to stop the video. Well, the video stopped by itself twice because my iPhone storage was full. So I literally deleted what I didn't need, transferred some others to my external hard drive, and then deleted all the photos on my phone, and that cleared up then 70 gigs off my phone. So that's you eliminating these burdens. These aren't even your burdens. Some of those images are of myself and others, and I'm about to go back on my external hard drive later and keep one copy of something instead of keeping all copies of the mistakes, the dark ones, like, you know. So it's kind of like you're seeping through what you want, what you don't want. You know what you want. Some of you are even honoring minimalism right now as well, because you see the importance of your stability. Your stability is very important to you right now because you haven't been very much stable, Virgo, and I can see that. You're trying to hold on. You are holding on to as much as you can. Whatever you want, whatever you needed, you were holding on to it. And then the King of Swords is a type of energy that is very stoic, emotionless. They have emotions, but they are more logical than emotional. They are thinkers. They are people that are intelligent, people that study, people that speak well, people that, you know, they're intellectuals. And I feel like that's something that you had to your advantage. You are an intellectual. Virgos are always, they like to consider, you know, Virgos analytical and all of that, and perfectionism, but those are the shadow qualities about you that makes you such a powerful leader, because you can see through the details. You do have attention to details. You do want things to be perfect, and that's what makes it, like, you know, adds that little extra flair that you want. Even if you are analytical, you're the ones that can pick out the problems. Like, you know, I feel like if you're kind of stuck and not knowing what you want to do, you'll be a great leader in anything. If you go and help another company, you know, get certain things together, start their business, fine tune certain things, like, you'll be very successful because you're very good at that. You're very good at that. Okay, analytical, whatever it is, you're very good at that. Or maybe that's something you want to get to for yourself. Okay, or maybe this is a skill, it has been bashed so much, right? But now you could actually implement that in your business, in what you're creating, and this ability. I feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo that a lot of people be like, well, Virgos don't play about their money, they're very stable. But I don't think you were. I think you've been operating in another type of energy, but it's not because you knew better and you didn't do better, it's mostly because you haven't been around the support and the energy and the other examples to reach to do better, right? But you still take accountability for yourself, and that's why you're hitting the ground running right now. You're taking your time, you're crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. Okay, now you're gonna get this wish fulfillment, whatever it is that you want. I'm getting genie energy. God is like, I got you. What do you want? Yeah, strength. Now you're having the courage. You're being bold. You're taking the steps that you need to. Like I said, a lot of you have not been Leo energy. Some of you may have Leo in your chart. A lot of you have not been operating in your Virgo energy, which is analytical. You might be very neat. You might have those aspects about you. You know, you don't keep a messy space. It's always orderly. And if it is messy, you know where everything is. But you haven't been implementing your natural zodiac energy when it comes to you creating stability for yourself. You've possibly been very impulsive before when it came to your stability, you know, living for the moment, and now you're living for longevity, long term, not for today, not for tomorrow, not for next year, but 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, right? You're definitely taming that inner impulse and that inner beast within yourself that just wants to do whatever. And you know, and it's good to have that energy too, because that energy definitely is needed and serves a purpose. But now it's almost like you're starting to integrate all of the aspects of you in a balanced way. Yeah, see? And it's funny I said balanced way. And that is so crazy. Yeah, now you're gonna get this Ace of Cups. Two of Pentacles is all about balancing emotions. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. It's kind of like, you know, having too many things to do. You're juggling a lot, and now you're gaining the strength and the courage to be like, all right, enough is enough. I need some type of stability. And you realize that you have to do this for yourself. And then here comes God. Look at that Ace of Wands again. And look what it's blocking, 5 of Pentacles. You're no longer going to be in this energy, constantly feeling left out. Things are not working out for you. Your money is not good. Just sad, worry, woe is me type of energy. Stepping into that master manifestor energy. I like it right here. We're going to end it right here for us. Yes? Yes, hit the like button, because we are master manifestors. This is something that you want to manifest for yourself, and you want to feel it, you want to believe it, you want to know it, and you want to release it to the universe and be like, thank you for this abundance, thank you for this prosperity, thank you for all these things that are coming to me, because I deserve it and I want it and I see it and I choose it because I choose myself. And it's not about being selfish or anything like that. You're doing something for yourself that you're cultivating that a lot of people around you have not been. So that means that you have to break away. And if it takes 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years until you get it, when you get it, trust me, they'll be happy for it, because you didn't do it for you by yourself. You did it for everyone involved, everyone that needs help. You did it for your loved ones. You did it for those worldwide that needs assistance, that need guidance, that need upliftment. You didn't just do it for yourself. It looked like you did it for yourself. And most of the times, for all shamans and healers, you have to go and break away from yourself. Even the Bible says you got to leave the house. And for me, it took quite some time for me to do that, because it was kind of like I was afraid to fly off. Like I have fully, like my wings are turning gray. You know, but it's almost like you also are aware that it's not about a time. It's about a feeling. It's about an awareness. It's about a confidence. And the fact that you've endured and you've learned so much information about spirituality, like you're an intellectual, okay? You know about all of the laws. It's like you studied them, but you weren't implementing them. Now, Virgo, now you're implementing them. And I commend you. I congratulate you. All right, give yourself a pat on the back. Don't be so impulsive. Take your time. It may not happen in a week or a day, but trust and believe. It will happen. It's already happening, baby. Period. All right, Virgo, that was your reading. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you are brand new, of course. Comment down below, this reading is for me, exclamation mark, and put the red exclamation mark. I like the red exclamation mark because it's all about fire energy, stability, root chakra. Speaking of root chakra, if you guys are interested in the one that's coming up, let me know. Email me, todayswellness@gmail.com. All that information on how to work with me and how to connect with me is in the description box below. I love you guys. Peace out.